Kigali Convention Center is the venue where the 27th African Union Summit is going on in Kigali city of Rwanda. The venue has been cleaned with security tightened, and here there is no taking any chances. Of the 54 African Union members, each country has been accorded specific parking space here just to put everything in order. The roads in Kigali city have been cleaned up and everything here seems to be in order. But as all these preparations are done, perhaps one question still remains. How different will the Kigali summit be from the previous summits in other places in terms of influencing the continent? Already there is an anticipated launch of the African e-passport, which should make the movement of people across the continent much easier. Delegates are also expectant of more steps to be realized at this summit, which could knock down barriers and open up countries to trade and other exchanges.
There is the financing issue for financing the African Union. There is also the election. There is the theme for the year for human rights with a focus on women. So this is what we are expecting from our leaders to support and to push us for implementing what is needed for securing these rights for women and for every person or every human in the continent.
Even with the theme encircling women's rights, there is more hope that women could have a much better bargaining opportunity for their space after this summit.
So there is a lot of space for countries to learn from each other in terms of how they address those issues, in terms of what accountability mechanisms they've put in place to measure progress, in terms of how they are translating that high-level political commitment and legal instruments into adequate budgeting for investing in women and girls in Africa.
But to achieve the best for Africa, leaders such as outgoing African Union Commission Chairperson Nkosazana Zuma believes that countries must put to end focus on narrow national interests and look at broader regional and continental issues. Now this is the main auditorium of the Kigali Convention Center, and this is where the over 50 African heads of state will be sitting to deliberate on issues pertaining the 27th African Union Summit. Now this building has been given a world-class facelift just to suit the world high-class standards. I'm Moses Walugembe, Ambience, live at 9, Kigali in Rwanda.